Jean is a kind of a student of his master, spiritual teacher, Papa J. And in the story, Papa J disappears. He's recruited to help the other characters find Cody and Papa J. And he kind of becomes like the kind of tour guide of the movie because he's sharing the knowledge of voodoo with the other characters and basically taking them through this world of voodoo and telling them what symbolic images mean and so forth, and then taking them through the ceremony and stuff like that. Well, I've done a lot of theatre that kind of played around with voodoo. In London, I had done a play called An Enchanted Land, and that was all about voodoo possession. So I'd done a lot of research on voodoo previously. So when I read the script, it just kind of reminded me of stuff that I'd remembered. And then Walter sent me some links of some stuff that he had found on YouTube, which was quite helpful. And did a little bit of reading, and I didn't want to make it kind of Jeffrey Holder, Live and Let Die, the kind of iconic voodoo man with the half face, remember in the James Bond movie. I didn't think that he was that kind of character. And then in most of the research, I kept seeing that voodoo was very close to Christianity, and that it had come out of the slaves trying to protect their own religion by buying into Christianity and then adapting it in their own way and making it a kind of mixture of the old African traditions with the Christian traditions and Native American, and just all fusing it into this kind of interesting cocktail of spirituality. So that was an interesting kind of exercise. So I just tried to make Jean a kind of mixture of that and try to keep the kind of Christian part of it quite dominant, because the Caribbean is very Christian in its way. Although voodoo does exist and you have different types of spiritual religions going on there, Christianity is still quite dominant in the Caribbean. So I wanted to have the influence of that with the character.